Have you ever wondered why certain situations or people trigger an intense, almost visceral reaction in you? Could it be that these reactions signal deeper, unresolved emotional wounds? Often, emotional wounds are invisible to the naked eye, yet they profoundly impact our lives, influencing our behaviors, relationships, and even our physical health. Today, we delve into the top 10 signs that you might be carrying emotional wounds. As you listen, remember, understanding is the first step towards healing. 1. You experience intense emotional reactions. If small incidents lead to disproportionate emotional responses, it might be a sign that an old wound has been touched. These reactions often seem irrational because they are linked to past experiences, not the current situation. 2. You have difficulty trusting others. If you've been hurt in the past, it's natural to put up barriers for protection. However, if you find it hard to trust anyone, it might be a sign of an unresolved emotional wound. 3. You struggle with self-esteem. Emotional wounds often leave us feeling unworthy or inadequate. If you constantly doubt your worth or abilities, it could be a sign of deeper emotional damage. 4. You feel a constant sense of guilt or shame. These feelings can stem from past experiences where you were made to feel responsible for something that wasn't your fault. If you often blame yourself unnecessarily, it's time to explore this further. 5. You have a fear of abandonment. If you constantly worry about being left alone or rejected, it might be a sign of an emotional wound related to abandonment in your past. 6. You feel numb or disconnected. Emotional wounds can be so painful that our minds disconnect from them as a form of self-protection. If you often feel detached from your emotions, it could be a sign of an unhealed wound. 7. You have difficulty forming close relationships. Emotional wounds can make us wary of opening up to others, inhibiting our ability to form deep and meaningful connections. 8. You're overly defensive. If you frequently feel attacked and respond with defensiveness, it might be due to an emotional wound that has left you feeling vulnerable. 9. You're a people pleaser. If you're constantly trying to please others at the expense of your own needs, it may be a sign that you're trying to avoid rejection or criticism, common triggers for emotional wounds. And 10. You often feel anxious or depressed. While these can be symptoms of various mental health conditions, they can also indicate unresolved emotional wounds. Remember, having a few of these signs doesn't necessarily mean you're emotionally wounded. They're simply indicators that can guide you towards further self-exploration. And if you do identify with many of these signs, know that it's okay. Healing is a journey, and it's never too late to start. If you found this content enlightening, consider subscribing to the channel. More insights into the human mind, emotions, and behaviors await you. Remember, understanding yourself is the first step towards personal growth and healing. Until next time, take care.